Welcome to the second video in Lesson 2, Section 1. Now in this video, I want to talk about a topic that's discussed amongst mathematicians and physicists, and a topic that you'll see throughout your mathematical career, and that is dividing by zero. So to start, let us remind ourselves of what division is. It is splitting something into equal groups. So if you had 6 apples that are going to be shared equally amongst 3 friends, how many apples would each person get? Well, let's have a look. Here I have 6 apples. If I want to divide them into 3 groups, you would see that each person would get 2 apples. So that's the idea of division, the separation of something into equal parts. So now what would you get in the last example if you were trying to divide those 6 apples equally amongst 0 friends? Well, you see that doesn't really make sense. That's not possible to do. So you see why you can't really divide by 0. Now another way to look at it is to consider the fact that division and multiplication are opposite operations. So if you did 6 divided by 3 and got 2, but then multiplied 2 by 3, you would get 6. So these numbers are all part of a fact family that you have probably looked at before. So let's try a similar operation, by this time dividing by 0. If I did 6 divided by 0, and I get some answer, I don't know what that is, but if I took that answer and then multiplied that by 0, I should get 6. But we know that 0 multiplied by any number is always 0, so it's impossible for a number times 0 to equal 6. So since that's not possible, that's another reason to think that dividing by 0 can't be done. So now when you divide by 0, make sure you don't see that the answer is 0 like some people may think. You can see that the answer is undefined. Now I just want to explain the difference between dividing by 0 and 0 divided by a number. If you had 0 divided by 6, that is actually 0, whereas 6 divided by 0, that is undefined. So note the difference here. Note that dividing by 0 is the problem. So now when you see something like this, you'll understand. So now you can continue on to the next video in this lesson, where we'll look at all the divisibility rules that we have completed to date.